Yo, what's up? It's your favorite homegirl, Chrshy, to go back with another reaction video for show. Yo, I know y'all see the title. Y'all know why we here. And honestly, kind of thought that I was leaning towards getting off of this subject, right? But then Nic and Carla decided that they wanted to drop an official reply to Gramz. Now, if y'all already know the story, Gramz responded a couple of days ago to Nic and Carla, commenting on everything that's transpired with her and Avery. Again, you know the rabbit hole. If you're here, if you clicked on this video, you're probably already 9 times out of 10 a Nic and Carla fan. So, you know, our supporter, you know how this goes. So, Gramz seen the thumbnail. They'll explain, or I think I'll skip to that part. We're gonna clip this, right? We're gonna get straight to it. After watching an hour-long live of hers, I can't lie to y'all. Live of Gramz, I reacted to what I reacted to, but I said I can't go back and watch the other half. It just, I don't have it in me. But then again, this happened. So if you don't know, long story short, Gramz decided she was feeling whatever she was feeling the other day, and she made posts in regards to calling Nic and Carla out of their names, saying they look like orangutans, monkeys, and so forth and so on, right? And she put the emojis over a thumbnail that Nic and Carla had created by their editors, which they've explained. I don't know if I've skipped that part already, so context here. And the thumbnail said something along the lines of Gramz be licking on everybody. Now, again, they said the editors just summed up what they were saying or not saying in the video, kind of, again, just made a thumbnail, and they didn't think too much of it. They've been busy with their trucking stuff, and again, it wasn't something necessarily to trigger her, but my bad type vibe, right? So this is their official response, though, to her crazy remarks. So this is already a long intro. We ain't gonna hold y'all up no longer. We're gonna get into it, but you already know what I gotta do. Drop that intro.
Oh, brother.
All right, like I said, I already got this queued up for us for the most part. So let's hope this runs smoothly. Bear with me. Let's get into it. Nic and Carla, our official response to Gramz.
Yeah, so definitely had to react to the breakup with Avery's and Gramz.
Yeah, and people wanted to hear what we had to say, so we're gonna give it to them.
They out there working, they out there grinding, and they were just
Shout out to Shay, and we see our girl Shay in here.
like it was with us. And at the end, Carla was like, shit, I gotta.
Oh, they're also going to be reading some comments too. So actually, I think at the end of this, we're going to go through some of their comments that you guys have placed on their video. So again, have this conversation. For me, it's more of what is the beef between Gramz and reaction channels, and what's the issue? So again, like, we're just going to talk about it. We're going to see what y'all got to say, and we're going to get to it.
Let me throw a little jab in there on the way. We ain't gonna play it too cool. I'm gonna throw a little something else in there. What up, Alex? What up, Lauren?
Okay, so right now, King's Corner, who again has been covering all of the Gramz T LGBT, as she calls it, as well as Nic and Carla, have been covering Gramz for years in all of her different relationships and endeavors. And again, with me being a smaller and newer YouTube reaction channel, or just to YouTube in general, I wasn't too privy to who Gramz was, so I actually learned a lot and go back down the rabbit hole through points that they pointed out, again, specifically Nic and Carla and King's Corner. And you guys let me know if it's other reaction channels that have really touched on it. It's not T channels, reaction channels. But again, right now, King's Corner is addressing the response that Nic and Carla had initially to Gramz. It was just a short because, again, they were driving. They're truckers. And in being called monkeys, they threw some jabs back themselves. But again, we're finna get to the real deal right here, right now, the official response.
So I like their response. Now, I don't know if everybody was able to catch this because, you know, Gramz post and delete. But Gramz actually said something else. Because like Nic said, y'all can send Instagrams because she got us blocked, whatever. Fortunately, I'm not blocked, so I still get to see just about everything. This is what...
Hi, King ain't blocked, and King been all in the DM. Nuck if you buck with her. You just ain't call her at the right time, because that's what she do. She sit back and she wait on the moment for her to get mad, and then she want to block. Unless you got a separate page.
Or maybe she got to have a certain amount of subscribers. King, her channel is growing. She's at now 4,062. So if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe to her. Maybe when King start, you know, hitting a certain amount of subscribers. I don't know if that's what it is or what. I don't know why she always likes to respond to us, or maybe we say things that genuinely get under her skin. I
think it trigger her. Yeah. But see, that's the thing. Like, Gramz don't know us, so it's like the stuff she do, y'all, is not triggering.
If she is a narcissist, then she could be trying to figure out what trigger us, and she haven't found it yet. So,
baby girl,
when it comes
you're gonna have to keep putting on these circus acts. I'm gonna tell you now.
Okay. So right now, guys, what they're referring to, if you're not privy to this already, is about a month ago, and we're gonna go through those. We're gonna kind of tap into and watch a little bit after this clip of Gramz's back and forth with reaction channels. And again, about a month ago, King's Corner, actually got into a little, let's say a little spat, not too deep, just a little spat with Gramz in Instagram DMs. And so again, Nic and Carla are wondering, how are we blocked, but King Day ain't? Hey, and to their point, maybe it's just Gramz is more particular about what they say or what they have to say for whatever reason. Who knows? Again,
to like say if she try to call us out about our weight or our fashion or something like that, we don't care about that. We're purposely not into that. We don't care. You know, we put
right. I think, and maybe she might see it as being easier to talk about them. I'm trying to choose my words carefully because, again, to their point, in a societal standard way of looking at things, they are not trying to meet the status quo, right? They're nomads, right? I hope that they don't take offense to that definition. For me, a nomad is, again, a wanderer. I've called myself a nomad, someone who likes to be here and there and be free, like very free-spirited, right? Nomadic. And again, things that the average person or society, mainstream media, or people, common conglomerates like, is not giving the Nic and Carla vibe. But maybe Gramz feels that, again, because they are the quote-unquote typical outsider, then it's easier to throw jabs at them. Maybe. I don't know.
Listen, I know sometimes I be looking crazy as hell on camera, but it is what it is.
That's something that you care about. Yeah. And just because she care about it, just because Gramz care about that stuff, that doesn't mean that is going to impact anybody else when you talk about it.
Yeah.
That's true. Like I said, Gramz can dress. We already know that Gramz stay fly. But at the end of the day, outside of that, life is deeper than just materialistic gain and value. Not saying that that's all Gramz is about, but one of her main things that she loves to go to is, again, the wardrobe, being fresh all the time, to a fault.
Gramz had to say after all of that.
On my bullshit.
Here we go.
Cause why hoes keep discussing me? Like, why bitches making videos and shit like they
so
know me?
unbothered.
Bitch ain't never motherfucking sat with me. And even if you had the chance to sit with me, you probably still won't be able to get with me. You can sit next to me and still can't touch me with a 10-foot pole. These hoes be mad as fuck.
Gramz, baby, don't nobody want to sit with you. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can keep this cute.
Sit with you.
I'm not trying to be in no room with you. Like, who do you think you are, Beyonce? And truth be told, we ain't even trying to be in the room with them. Like, you think you the elite of somebody, and you not. It's like, girl, dig your channel out the graveyard. That's the only.
And not dig your channel out the grave.
It's like, what? Like, we're not trying to sit with you. The only thing we're doing is putting this content out about the bullshit that y'all are putting out. If y'all don't want nobody to talk about y'all, don't put the bullshit out. Don't get with people that you don't know. You don't know how they're going to react mentally when y'all go through some shit. Stop getting into relationships like that. Stop doing bullshit to piss people off for to come out and blast you and for people to ask us to talk about it.
Okay, and that is the point there. That's why I'm here, guys. That is the middle ground that I wanted to see if we could all come together and kind of understand what the problem is. In the sense of, obviously, no one likes to hear bad things about themselves, especially perpetuated constantly, right? So that's understandable. But also, at the same time, on the other side of that, when you make a career off of people discussing you or people enjoying your content of your personal life, right? So even if that's just in the comments, or if the commenters become, what's the word I'm looking for? Social commentators. You get what I'm trying to say. Like, if they go from just leaving words in a comment in a chat to being like Nic and Carla, a reaction channel, right? Why is it their fault to respond to what you put out there, especially if they're requested again to follow up and discuss this again, whether it's in the comments or people sending it to them? The social media community, especially within reactions, is an open dialogue community, right? So people are summoning them, for lack of better words, to react to your content. But all in all, the point I'm trying to make is you can't pick and choose when you're applauded versus when people hold you accountable, because ultimately that's what it's been for me. Again, that middle line would be for Gramz. It's changed the narrative, bro. Like, you have the talent, you have the skills, you have the notoriety. The people are still paying attention and listening. Don't be Chris Sales. And I say Chris Sales in a most, again, I'm rooting for everybody black. Don't get me wrong. Certain stuff is off limits, and it's just like I won't even address it or talk points on it. But if I spend my time talking points on it, it's because I don't think it's that horrible. Yes, what she did was horrible. How she left her family was horrible. These have been horrible things to happen. But again, all in all, the point I've been making is she can bounce. Gramz can bounce back from this. So spending time being mad at reaction channels for responding to what you and your ex-partners have put out there is a waste of time. TBH.
Yeah.
Other than that, girl, I don't care. I'm not even trying to be tied to you in any type of way.
They can't even get around me. Can't even hold the conversations that I can hold. You bitches don't even motherfucking... You can't even meet up to my motherfucking IQ level. These bitches love to play on your intelligence and want to motherfucking talk down on you because they know they can't get around you. So,
Baby,
that being said...
over you, honey.
I wish peace upon you, bum bitches.
Oh.
Dang. I didn't know. I don't even think I caught her calling them bum bees. Now, see, this is kind of what I'm saying, though. Like, my goal is usually to try to be, again, as objective as possible to just present and dissect and discuss, right? Not to come and spill tea and so forth and so on. But I haven't felt like, again, the things Nic and Carla have said outside of holding Gramz accountable have been to directly tear her down or just off subject to the things that, again, they're reacting to, meaning what you've done in your relationships. It's never really about, again, stuff like calling them bombs. And again, we seen, if you watch Gramz recent content, Gramz is in a reset mode, a bounce back mode. So it's like, it's a point where I would say respectfully humble yourself, because you don't want to put out energy that, again, is a mirror. You're gonna get it back. So calling them bombs is crazy wild. When again, what is it based upon? Materialistic stuff? Like I said about DDG, it's Illuminati. People can like what they like. Gramz can be materialistic. She can love to get fly. Cool. Nic and Carla don't have to be that. They can continue to be off the grid, continue to live a nomadic life, be minimalist. That's great too. Two things can exist without the other one being a bomb. Just saying.
Peace and
Bum. Girl, you the one who living with people. You had got kicked out your house and had to go live with Avery. And bitch, you the one sitting in the fucking car. Where the fuck you living at, baby?
See, now this is when it starts to get off subject. And that's the point. Like, again, rearing it back in. Only reason I'm even coming in on this is to bring Gramz and the reaction community, two parties together, meet in the middle. Like, what is our issue here? But again, if Gramz is gonna, I feel like, let me know what y'all think too. Do y'all think Gramz enjoys, for lack of a better word, the attention that she gets from reaction channels? Because again, it keeps her a part of the conversation. Kind of like, again, my Chris Sales reference. Like, even though I know it may mentally take a toll on them in some areas, right? In other parts, they probably can compartmentalize the stress that is causing them and just chunk it off to, all right, well, at least people watching my stuff, or you're sending people back to me and I'm getting a bag. But hey, maybe she don't look at it like that at all.
No bums over here.
Yeah, it's like
a bum. I think she talking about herself.
I remember when they did when her and Avery were together and they went live and they was talking about how we were living in our trailer, and it's just crazy how people can think a certain...
talking about
So Gramz and Avery have already discussed Nic and Carla, because again, before officially, I've seen Nic and Carla a couple of times over the years. Not even a couple, like, again, I know who they are, right? I've watched their content, and I've seen, when I say a couple of times, like, just tapping into their actual life outside of them and reactions, and they have their own vlogs and stuff. So from there, they literally have gone from living RV life. Like I say, they're very off the grid, nomadic type people. So that's crazy that, like I said, this is why I'm here, catching up. Because it's been a lot of history between Gramz and reaction channels.
When one of their viewers said something about it, and then I guess they followed up and was trying to talk about it.
Yeah, it's like, I think Gramz is and I could be wrong, but I think she's more big into looking like she have money rather than actually having it.
Right, because even
hold on,
said she was broke, and this was recently where Avery said, I don't know, she might not be broke no more. Yeah. But you're the bum.
And I think you have to, especially in this social media age, you have to be careful with that, because it may be some steps you have to take to, to make your life make sense. So, for example, we're living in a trailer, but we have a lot of money in our bank account. Yeah. Or let's say, for example, with the YouTube channel, some people may look at subscribers and they be like, oh, they only got this many subscribers. But the thing is, what's your focus? Is your focus trying to look like a big YouTuber or trying to make money? My thing is the money. So it's like, I don't know. I think she gets, so when she say bum, is she referring to us as bums? Maybe because we don't wear, what is the name brands? Is it Louis Vuitton, Gucci, stuff like that?
Well,
or
baby,
is it bum because what?
But get this, she ain't doing that either. It's like, yeah, she have a few name brand, but everybody know when the last time Gramz posted some shoes. Remember, she used to post shoes all the time when she was with Leeleee. And
all right, look. One thing about it, Nic gonna keep it cute, but Carla, she gonna make sure you know what they really saying. And the point is, again, like I just said, don't throw rocks and hide your hand, or live in a glass house, Gramz, in the sense of, it's okay to have materialistic things, but that is not the end all be all. That doesn't make you higher than others. And to their point, let's analyze the facts from what you put out there, from what we can see. You're in a reset space, and that is okay. You're back in your hometown in transition. I'm trying to say it, keep it cute, right? In transition, you might have all of your same wardrobe, still be fly as hell, versus Nic and Carla. They might not have, again, all the fly shit. But like they just said, they making money from YouTube, trucking, and whatever other. They got whole websites. Nic and Carla do their thing on YouTube. Like Carla just said, revive your channel. And I'm saying it, but I'm trying to say it in a nicer way of just bounce back, bro. Like, so much of this back and forth could be eliminated if Gramz would just hone in on Gramz and bounce back, bro. Because, yeah, you messed up. Yeah, you've done wrong. Yeah, people have commented on it. But give us another narrative or something else to talk about.
We all know, like, don't play about YouTube, because baby, if you get your views up, you can pay your bills, because we have paid our bills with YouTube, still paying our bills.
Yeah, we pretty much almost hit 60.
That's why I told her, dig that channel out the grave, bitch, and come back, because then you too won't be a motherfucking bum no more.
Yeah, with the little pieces of subscribers that we had last year with the taxes, we almost hit 6 figures. And that's with the way we're moving. So that's what I'm saying. So then think about us making the YouTube money, us now doing this trucking shit, and then also getting paid to promote the trucking shit. It's like I'm at a point, I'm making so much money, I'm almost scared with how to manage it.
I know that's
so
right.
with IRS and shit like that. So
I know that's right. Making so much money, I don't even know what to do with it. But seriously though, like, that's the whole point here. What y'all let me know. Am I missing something? Is it something specific between Gramz and the reaction channels that I'm still off put about? Because everybody should have the common consensus here. Make the money. And Gramz may see it as people making money off of her, but again, they react to other people too. Yeah, I had something else. I'm gonna leave that there for now.
is she calling us bums because of the way that we dress and look, or because she can't see our bank account? So it's like, at the end of the day,
think it's something mentally that she think about
and that's
herself.
And we actually have family members. Well, we know some people where they're more big into wearing, like, say, the Jordans, or dressing a certain way to look like they have. I don't want to look like I have money. That's why I lived in the trailer for a little while, so I could focus on how I wanted to move. And now look at us. So it's like, you just have to really be able to make the decisions for yourself and don't worry about what people may think because it looks a certain way.
That's true. Exactly. Like, damn, I literally be listening so hard, y'all, to the point where I literally just blanked out. What the hell?
Look like they have. I don't want to.
Broke his head.
Yes, that's the point. People, you know, we know the people that get fly, stay fly, and don't have nothing behind that surface level. You meet them out at the club, you think they balling, and then the next thing you know, can I sleep on your couch? Can you sleep on my couch? I just met you last weekend, and you telling me you need to sleep on my couch to get to work on Monday because Marta take 3 hours from where you commuting from because you sleeping on little baby couch because little baby. The stories. Again, I live in Atlanta, so I know. Again, the stories go on and on and on about people who, again, this is like mini LA. Like, my girlfriend, she's from California too, and she tells me all the time, like, people will literally have a Tesla out front and be living 6 people to a condo, to a 1-bedroom studio. Crazy. Don't be that person. Be the people. Again, me, what I'm working on, where I'm at in life, want the materialistic, appreciate the materialistic, gradually get the materialistic, but working on the investments, like Nic just said. So much money, I don't even know what to do with it. Not saying that's me yet, but point in case is setting up the proper steps towards investing, because you know what you do once you invest? You can spend your money. Don't work backwards. Work smarter, not harder. Come on.
to look like I have money. That's why I lived in the trailer for a little while, so I could focus on how I wanted to move. And now look at us. Yeah. So it's like you just have to really be able to make the decisions for yourself and don't worry about what people may think because it looks a certain way.
Prosperity. For any bitch that feel like they gotta use my name to motherfucking gain any type of clout, gain money, gain anything. If you gotta down anybody to motherfucking come up, bitch, you already losing. You'll forever be a loser.
And let me ask you this. Would you say, like, based off the videos, would you consider it downing if you say, I think it's wrong to cheat on your woman and then go back and make love to her or have sex with her? Is that downing her? No. And do you think it's downing if you say, I think you should get out and get your own shit and stop depending on other women? That's not downing her. That's spitting facts down.
Well, the thumbnail,
which again, I'll accept 100% accountability. I'll take that for the thumbnail, because even though I didn't actually
really the thumbnail, like, y'all, like, let's really talk about it. Let's talk about the thumbnail, y'all. So was the thumbnail downing her, or was it some truth to it? Especially the video when we talk about who puts their mouth on somebody in a club the first time you seeing them. Who does that?
Yeah. That's still nasty and trash to me. I don't care how you put it, especially in the club bathroom,
in a public restroom.
It's nasty.
And see, again, I'm not too, I keep saying it, overly aware, but these little points I've seen sprinkled across the internet, the World Wide Web, here and there. And that story Gramz and Avery told about how they met and they're intermingling in the club. So if the context of what Gramz said, I was checked out, but I wasn't already out the house with Leeleee, is true, then you were cheating, bro. And again, I think that's it. I had the answer, but again, I want to know what you guys feel and think and see how we bring this in the middle. But the answer simply is, hold yourself accountable, Gramz. I don't think it's people hating, or like she just said, people trying to talk about her to come up, talk down on her to come up. If anything, you enjoy making content, the type of content you make. We enjoy making the type of content we make. You even named your page, which you didn't start. I think you still should, if you want to go back to that idea. Gossiping with Gramz. A whole ass word gossip in it. And I don't even think this is necessarily gossiping as much as it's a conversation. Because again, Nic and Carla and King's Corner are people who I just watch because I feel like they don't go too crazy. Like, they're not saying extreme things for just clickbait. They're literally just giving social commentary. And in a lot of ways, especially in the LGBTQIA plus community, you know, you got to say that with your chest when you say that. We are all in this orbit of conversing and trying to create healthy dialogue together. So again, if somebody call you out on your shit or say something about the craziness that you put out there, what's wrong with that? Especially if they articulate it in a way that's not disrespectful. But like they said, that thumbnail, again, could see how it was a little triggering, saying you licking on everybody, because that sound, again, a little extreme. But their point, again, this is why everything needs context. Like, their point was about intermingling while in relationships. And we've all, again, been victim of being cheated on or possibly cheating on somebody. Like I keep saying, I'm not perfect. I don't think Nic and Carla is saying they perfect. In the comments, I know y'all don't think y'all perfect. If it's anybody in the comments that's perfect, let me know right now, because we trying to learn from you. But it's just the fact of hold yourself accountable. It's, again, like I said before, it's unfortunate that your dirt is on the internet, but it's kind of like you chose. Let's just turn it around. Let's turn it around. We can turn this around. It's not too late to turn this around, Gramz.
It's dangerous, especially in Atlanta, because I know the STD rates are high. So if that is downing you, I'm sorry, but to our to our followers, we want to say that is nasty, because you got to be safe, you got to protect yourself, but we don't want them to think it's okay. We already have, like, our young black people, we already have them listening to all the music and watching all the, like, the movies and shit that's giving them the wrong idea.
Look, and bitch, the syphilis rate going up.
Yeah, so you got to be careful, man.
To the real.
But yes, then wasn't that the point that I just made? Like, again, we have a responsibility for our community and just in general. If we are gonna get behind these mics, I feel like anybody really, if you're posting on social media, be mindful to what you're posting and what you're saying. So them critiquing, maybe she shouldn't have, right or wrong. You can use synonyms for nasty. But again, nonetheless, I feel like the point was just be careful, young people, and take your time and be more cautious on how you approach moving forward with people, because the physical will always be there. That's a nicer way to say that. All right, moving on.
Cause only fake hoes gonna motherfucker believe y'all. I'm on my
Brittany,
bullshit.
I said the same thing. You know what I can say about Gramz in this video, and we can tussle about it. But one thing I can say about this video that she put up to respond to Nic and Carla after Nic and Carla responded to her was that that's a really good voice that she's using. I like that aggressive voice.
Oh,
you
I
know,
didn't even realize until just now this was her second response after she made all the posts about calling them monkeys and different stuff like that, and then they made their little short clip. This, what we just watched, was Gramz's second response. Okay. Now it makes sense why. Dang, it's like, again, she's summoning them to come, and now it's just joning, because now it ain't even about what you done did. You criticizing people, now they coming back.
whether she's now tough or not tough or whatever.
Well, baby, if she tough, baby, the voice didn't scare me. Because y'all know Carla, I'm going to talk my shit.
I saw one of the comments, they said, when did she get an Atlanta accent? She did kind of sound like the Atlanta people, didn't she?
Child.
That voice suits her so well. I don't know. I feel like that's a compliment, though. No shade here. I'm dead ass serious. Like, the voice she just gave, it compliments her a little bit better than her natural voice. I don't know. I kind of liked it, but
I didn't say she said
it was kind of different to hear. I never really heard her talk with her chest, so
From her chest.
that was different. Where is Daddy B? Need them in the ring. You think they'd get in the ring?
Child.
Do you think if the opportunity was there that B and Irma could agree to get in the ring?
Baby.
I think that'd be.
Now, y'all know B already told us. She messing with a young nigga.
A young wild, you say a young wild nigga?
Yes,
Yeah,
a young wild nigga, baby. I don't even know if I want to see it. If the last time, we heard about when they got into it in the club, she said Gramz was running around with dreads, running, because she had pulled some of her locks out.
Flawed beautifully, she said, or I'm thinking it's she, because I think I know who this is. She said, from my observation, I knew Gramz was too controlling when she was with Leeleee. I was a member of Nic and Carla's channel at one time because I was a new content creator and was told they would help others build their channels. No help was given, couldn't ask questions without getting negative response. I unsubbed from Nic and Carla a long time ago. I'm good over here.
I know who this is,
Yeah, I think
and she was never a member
Yeah,
on
we know
our
exactly who
channel.
this is.
And see, the thing is, this comment that she left, this is exactly why y'all bumped heads. It's like she don't understand how YouTube works. Just like how she said she was a member.
Yeah, she
No,
wasn't.
hun, you was subscribed.
Yes.
There's a difference between being a subscriber and a member. And one time she left a comment trying to ask Nic something, and Nic was trying to explain it to her. She did not understand. and she asked something else, and Nic just was not in the mood, and she did. Nic popped off on her, but Nic apologized.
Actually came back
to her.
and apologized.
She
to
did.
her.
She apologized to her.
But I guess we see where she stood with that. So she said she unsubscribed a long time ago.
Yeah.
Hey, best wishes. It is what I think it's for the best, because we actually meet with our members once a month. We've never seen her on camera. We've never met her. Why?
Been a member.
Because she's not a member.
Yeah.
So if she's unsubscribed, it is what it's like. The subscribers, to me, it's like the stock market. It go up and down. We gain subscribers, we lose subscribers. So best wishes to you. And now, but the thing is, when you have those moments, then they go to other channels and leave comments and then try to spread like a negative.
Yeah, but like even her saying she heard that they would help you build your channel. Like y'all, we all out here hustling, trying to build something ourselves. You can't depend on somebody else to help you build your shit when they are in the process of learning the shit they sell.
Yeah.
Facts. Speaking of that, too, on a side note, take a moment, look below. Somewhere down there, it should be a subscribe button. Hit that for me real quick. Appreciate you. I'm a growing YouTube channel. But to their point, right, it's like, where did that comment even come from? It was kind of off subject. She made one little point about Gramz, and then the rest was about her vendetta against Nic and Carla not helping her build her YouTube channel. And this shawty got more subscribers than me. Now I done threw shade at myself again, y'all. Go ahead and tap that subscribe button below. Please and thank you, ma'am.
And then if we tell you something wrong, then you gonna want to go out and try to blast somebody for that. So you can't depend on somebody else. You got to be able to build your shit up yourself. Now it's cool how we network, just like how we reacted to King video. Okay, put some shit out so we can react to it if it's good. But other than that, like, you can't expect nobody to help you build your channel up.
Yeah, I think she was trying to, I'm not sure if it was her trying to promote a book or something.
I believe
it's like
she
some people,
was.
they come and they try to, the ones who actually become members, you have some people, they have maybe a hidden agenda, and when it doesn't work, then they get mad, they try to go.
Because we've had multiple people like that. And then when they can't get what they want, they move on. So my thing is, it wasn't sincere in the first place.
Yeah. So, good luck to her.
I think that'll be funny.
Good luck to her.
The voice threw you off? For real? She mad. Yeah, I think she was really in her feelings. And I think it was deeper than Nic and Carla, though. Yeah. I think Nic and Carla, for when she came out of the woodworks with the shit, that video had been uploaded so long.
That's what
First of all,
I told Nic the same thing. I said the video been up for how long?
It was
I said,
short.
I get it. I get it. I said it was the thumbnail. I get it. I get it.
original video had been uploaded so long before this clip that their editors put out. So I'm like, you so late. I could see if Nic and Carla had just uploaded it and then came back. What up, 357? First of all, shout out to you, King. Love your videos and content. Immediately after, shout out Nic and Carla. Yeah, definitely. I try to come quick. It ain't always quick. I be having shit to do. Okay, I be having shit to do, but
I ain't gonna hold y'all, because even now, I was like, I gotta squeeze this video in. I don't want to be a day later than $1 short, so that's why it's so late that y'all getting this video, but appreciate y'all for tapping in.
Emma got some hot shit going. And I'm waiting on Leah and Jordan. I don't know where they at when they got some hot shit going. And right now, y'all know my baby mama, baby daddy drama. When they got some hot shit going, I'ma try to jump on it as soon as possible. What time you say? Oh, Big B will scrub. I got this emoji in the way for whatever reason.
I think they still gonna read a couple more of these comments. Let's see.
Big B will scrub Irma Brown with Irma. I'm gonna stop reading y'all shit out loud.
I'm about to say, they talking about B and Gramz getting into it. I ain't necessarily gonna comment on that one. But if that was the case, who y'all think will win? Just say.
I think B gonna stay ready. Especially with the breaking in the house situation. First of all, I'm pretty sure her guard wasn't already up, because who's expecting somebody to break into the house and do whatever it is they was trying to do. But when she kind of probably got a clue that it was Irma, she probably wanted to grab her by anything, them locks, that shirt, anything. I'm pretty damn sure. But how y'all feel about it? I feel like Erica is using Nic and Carla right now for the attention, the views, the clout. Because like I said, it's so old. If they would have came right back, like if not they, if Erica would have came immediately after Nic and Carla's video, then it would have, you know, made more sense. It took you so long. Where the missing sister at?
That's cause how she told us she wanna teach us how to grow our YouTube. She can't do it, so she trying to get us to help resuscitate hers.
Yeah.
But see, that's a good point too. Perspective. Do you guys feel that again, Gramz gets some level of enjoyment out of going back and forth with reaction channels? You know, again, she's expresses and vocalizes her disdain, yet she constantly responds. And like they just said, it was a little unprovoked outside of the thumbnail, but again, the thumbnail had already been out. Maybe Gramz just had time that day. Who knows? What do y'all feel about that? But I still think regardless, however she go about it, she need to focus on growing her YouTube channel back up. She already got the following. Again, just change the narrative. But in the sense of this back and forth with Nic and Carla, I think this is totally unnecessary. But in a way of, you don't have to down talk reaction channels. Just give us something else to talk about, and then maybe you'll get a little praise.
Do anybody have the whole scoop about that? I don't even know if y'all talking about the same sister, but I'm right now. Does anybody have a news article? What happened? How did she end up not in her mother's care?
Yeah, they talking something about a sister. That was my first time hearing about anything Gramz outside of a relationship. So y'all look into that.
See how they rekindled. I watched them video.
And she actually said she was gonna do a video when her and the sister actually started talking about it, but she was just talking about the family is toxic and so of it. And she was saying how, you know, like when you don't know your parent, you kind of like, you want to see who they are and see what you're. She really can see why she struggled with it, I guess, from meeting that side of the family.
On how Gramz and her sister rekindled. But how did I see Jazz and Day TV in the house? Go ahead and subscribe to Jazz and Day TV. That is me and my wife's personal. I don't know if my wife is logged into that. Y'all are interested in slot content, we have a slot channel, we have a personal vlog channel. But does anybody know how the sister, their family are all toxic? I'm talking about when she was a baby, when she was a child.
I'm looking at some of these comments now. Gramz, one person said Gramz is actually loving all the attention. Do y'all feel the same way? Somebody else said, I love Nic and Carla energy and they are so genuine. They just tell it like it is. If you hate them, that means something is wrong with your spirit. For real. They said for real. But I will say I do agree that Nic and Carla do come off as genuine, and they do usually in a very, again, everyone has their opinion. But some opinions can be tied into factual based information. Again, bullet points of what you've already put out there. So I don't feel like they intentionally just try to go crazy on people. And if you don't like what they saying, it's like you might just not be ready to take accountability. Word of the day. Accountability.
How did she get out of her mother's care? I don't think that they ever cover that. That's what I.
Yeah,
it's crazy because she actually.
She real solid.
She's solid.
So she never mind, I don't want somebody.
She actually gained the weight. Now I don't know if Gramz gaining weight or losing. Now I can say in this truck we're doing really good with maintaining our weight because to
unbig our bag. Why we can't tell her to big her bag? Bitch, put some weight in your back, ho. We see your bones.
Now they said Gramz look malnourished. This is probably gonna be a record-breaking video of the most bomb drops I've put thus far in one video.
The muscling. B been B swag never changed up to me.
Yeah.
B always fly. B is always fly. Didn't want to deal with Irma anymore. Y'all talking about as an adult, though. I'm talking about what's tea. How did the child get out of Erica's mother's care? Incomplete sentence, but I can see.
Let's see.
I'll say she been looking good. Thick, fat.
Yeah, I don't think they had too much more to say about Irma at that point in time. Yet here I am again with a 45-minute long video, and I told y'all that I had other clips that I was gonna play. You know what? I'm gonna hold off on those. If there is a reason for me to come back and play it, then I will. But for now, what do you guys think? Is Nic and Carla wrong? Are they bullying Gramz? Are reaction channels, King's Corner, different people teaming up on Gramz Yungn and taking it too far and holding her accountable? Is it like I already said thing? Once you say it once, you don't need to elaborate again? Or is it open and free game when you put it out there and it's, again, just constructive criticism? That's the word for it. Constructive criticism. Is it simply just real advice that you might possibly could take? It might not be from people you know directly, but again, you put your information out there, they know enough to get a commentary. So y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about everything. Is it squash the beef between Gramz and reaction channels, or if it's up, then it's stuck? Like, what y'all feel? But before we get out of here, I do want to show y'all this one clip. Gramz responding to reaction channels. Now, this was a little old reel from a few months ago, but I thought it was pretty funny. I was like, let me let them see this today.
Suck my dick. My ass. Suck my dick.
So it says, Gramz, why you don't respond to them reaction channels? And she said,
suck my dick.
That we can kiss her A and suck. We can kiss. I forgot I got a button. We can kiss her and suck her. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to leave it on a lighter note. Hopefully, again, this is a done conversation, really. Again, in the sense of give us something else to talk about. I love, if I'm going to continue to do Gramz Yungn content, it be about something else. Because I swear, y'all, I am really burnt out with this. But again, the show must go on. If the scenario calls for commentary, I'm gonna give it. If you don't know, Gramz just yesterday was on the No Homo show, which is a LGBT they said it was a podcast, but I guess they're transitioning to a radio show. So it's on YouTube, the No Homo show. Go check it out. She did an interview with them yesterday. It has not dropped yet, and I've been checking it out. I actually been watching them a little bit, so perfect timing for everything to align, right? So if something goes down there, I feel like it's worthy enough to come back and talk to you guys about it. I would definitely tap in. But for now, you already know what time it is. I appreciate y'all for always kicking it with me. Let's have a conversation and discuss this further in the comments below. Before you get out of here, again, hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, you're probably going to enjoy this one as well. Appreciate y'all as always. Peace.